What up, gang? In this video, I break down how you can make money with NFTs, as well as other things that you need to do to put yourself in position to find ones before they explode. Now, people ask me a lot, like, bro, how do you make money with NFTs? How do I find good projects? Just how to navigate the NFT space. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you from my perspective, just what I've learned so far. So let's jump in. All right, so I guess the first principle you need to understand is that NFTs is something that you wanna come in the game with a little capital with. And what capital is money. And let me explain why. You kind of limit yourself and your opportunity. Play, you know how we do sometimes with side hustles. All right, I'm gonna play with $50 here, or I'm gonna play with $100 here and see what it does. It's better to get you a decent little bag together. I'll say anywhere from 300 to 500, you know what I'm saying? And that way you can take many different shots. So you can experiment with play to earn games. You can experiment with the utility NFTs. You just give yourself more of a chance to get more experience, because ultimately that's what you're gonna need. But that's coming further. All right, next thing you do, you gotta expand your brain. You have to be open to learning, basically. Most people get stuck at NFTs when they have to create a crypto wallet because it's too complicated for them, right? You really have to be dedicated to learning more and more about this stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's learning the art, right? That's learning gaming, you know, learning Discord, right? Because a lot of people, they hear a new app, it turns them off. You pretty much got to just dive head first into this. I've seen a lot of people mess themselves out of some money because they didn't want to learn, right? Now, and when I say I'm one of those people, right? So, you know, I've seen a good quote about hurdles, right? Because that's what those remind me of. And it basically says, hurdles are the universe's way of filtering the worthy from non-worthy. So which one are you next? Negotiation, right? A lot of people don't know that you can almost always get NFTs cheaper than what they're listed for on OpenSea. If you look at OpenSea sellers, some have their Twitter, Discord links. Negotiate a better buy price. Eventually you can buy full 5, 6, 7 figure portfolios for like a low amount, right? So definitely just realize that you can negotiate. A lot of people don't know that. Also, speaking on buying on OpenSea, place bids. Like we just mentioned, listing price does not have to be the buy price. You know, sometimes you got, if you have ever played the eBay game, sometimes you gotta place bids, be patient. You know, sometimes it triggers, and then sometimes you end up in a situation where you can instantly flip your money. All right, so the next thing we're gonna talk about, right, is project substance, right? And when we say project substance, we mean, do we believe in the project? Do we believe in the roadmap? Because ultimately that does matter. See, here's the thing. Most of us are in it for the money, right? You're in it for the money. I'm in it for the money. Most other people are too. So if you're on Discord, and for my people that's not hip, Discord is basically where a lot of these NFT projects kind of like host their community and kind of have their chats or whatever. And so if you get into a community, right, and you see that the conversation honestly is mostly money, it's not always a bad thing. However, it'll let you know that, okay, there aren't really too many people genuinely interested in this project. They're just people who are trying to get money out of this project. And ultimately what's going to happen is that project is going to rise and then it's going to fall. So it does help for you to be genuinely interested in what a project has to offer as far as you going forward and you investing. Also, look for unique projects, right? Look for, I mean, honestly, at this point, if you looked at all my past videos about different NFT projects that I've found, you've kind of seen that there's like a base model as far as a roadmap, right? Everybody says they're going to do this. Everyone says they're going to do that. But when you find a project that kind of thinks outside the box, goes outside the norm, then, and you combine that with the hype, when you're gauging hype and demand, you're looking at traffic, using the tools we have in 2022 to see if this is real traffic or not, right? And so if the demand is there, if the traffic is there, and they're doing something outside of the norm, you almost 100% have a project that's gonna explode on your hands. I mean, this is how the crazy money is made. You know, all the NFT investors from 2017, right? Like, hey, that's crazy, right? That this has even been around that long. From 2019, that's why most of them are extremely wealthy now. All of them are really rich now, because, you know, this game is made to disrupt, right? And a lot of these projects were the first to do that, right? Like Waddp Yacht Club were the first to do what they did, right? So when you can find a first to do it, you know what I'm saying, you probably got the next Waddp Yacht Club on your hands. Also, I want you to listen closely to this, because I'm about to tell you to listen to me and don't listen to people like me in the same token. But here's what I mean by that. A lot of times us as humans, bro, we look for people to give us the answer. We look for people to kind of hand the answer to us on a silver platter. We don't want to do the thinking. We don't want to do the research, right? That's why if you notice, I never tell you, hey, viewer, go get this project. Go get this project. I never say that, right? And that's because not only is it not responsible for me to say that, you have to do your influence, right? So don't just listen to me and say, hey, I'm gonna go buy this because Rico said it's something good. Maybe take the facts of what Rico's saying and then take your own knowledge and say, does that make sense to me? Does that make sense to me? And if it does, then okay, cool. Go ahead and do what you do. But don't blindly go off of anybody's word, including mine. What you have to do is stay down, bro. And stay down is basically slang for stay the course, ride it all the way through. Those early investors in 2017 stayed the course and now they're millionaires, right? So stay the course, bro. If a lot of people are gonna tell you, oh, NFTs are gonna die, right? NFTs NFTs have already ran their course. But if I told you in 2009 that Bitcoin had ran its course, then how hard would you be laughing at me right now? Try to get in a good community, bro. Get with like-minded people who trying to do the same thing that you're trying to do, and I promise you that will work. I'm part of one. It's called Gotham. I'll link them below. But communities like that are always going to help you. See, some people get lucky and get rich, right? But that depends on only luck, actually. The most people that do well are people that are curious, ambitious, always learning, experimenting and stuff like that. So ultimately, I guarantee you, if you do that, then you will find the next big project, right? And you will start to make money off your NFTs, man. I got a video where I actually show how to make NFTs. Meet me over in that video. I love y'all, man. Let's get it.